Hey everyone, it's Mari. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel today. I have a couple of things that I'm going to be doing in this video. First of all, I just wanted to let you know that during the course of the video, I'll be announcing some details for a giveaway on my channel. And I'm also going to be sharing a card making video with you today. Bear with me with my voiceover today. I've been battling a really bad flu bug this week and I've been pretty much incognito on my channel just because I've been kind of convalescing and trying to kick this flu bug. So I'm going to do my best today to make sure that you can hear me at least on this voiceover. So I'm going to be using a bunch of My Favorite Things products for my card today. And My Favorite Things is one of my favorite companies. I love their stamps and dies, their inks and everything that they do. They're just a really fun company. And I'm going to start off here with this background stamp. And this is the marble background. I really love the design of this stamp. I think it's super cool. And I'm just taking some Simon Says stamp ink in Doll Pink, and I'm going to just ink up part of the stamp here. Then I'm going to take my card front, which I've cut out of some Bristol Smooth cardstock, and I'm going to just place that onto the stamp and then just press down onto that cardstock so that the ink is transferred onto my paper. So you're just going to see me do this here. It's going to be a little bit messy because I definitely have more ink on the surface of the stamp than I needed, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough of the area covered on the stamp to cover my card front. So you'll just see me pressing this down and inking out my paper. And you can cut your paper to whatever size, obviously, you want, whatever size card that you want. I'm going to be working with an A2 side folding card today. And so that's the size that I have my base here, or my card front cut to. So I'm just going to get that all inked up nicely, and I will flip my paper over and just let that dry really well. So that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. I love that, and I love this color of ink. I'm actually going to use some vellum over top of this. But the nice thing about that really bold pink is that it still shows up really nicely behind the vellum. And that was the idea that I had today for this card with that vellum overlay. So I'm just going to clean up my background stamp here with just with a baby wipe quickly here. Although that does not look very quick. As I'm cleaning it up, I look like I'm doing this pretty leisurely. I think I actually thought I was going to speed this part up, but I wanted to keep the first part of the video, I guess, a little bit slower so that I could explain what my plan was for this video. So as you're watching me work away here, I am just really excited to say that I reached the threshold of 5,000 subscribers on my channel. It's been a goal for a while to reach that spot, and I'm really excited about that. And I'm really excited about all of the new subscribers that I have to my channel and all of the people who've been with me from the very beginning of my channel, which started in February of 2015. So it's the 3rd anniversary of my channel, and I'm just really excited to have met that 5,000 goal. So I want to reward all of you subscribers and new subscribers with a bonus giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away a $50 gift card to an online shop of your choice. And I'm going to run the giveaway for a couple of weeks for sure. And I will put the date that I'm going to be announcing the winner at the end of the video. So you can just check that out and kind of watch my channel for an announcement in a couple of weeks of who the winner is of my giveaway. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is to leave a comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. It's as simple as that. And I will pick one winner randomly using a random picker online, and I'll announce the winner in a couple of weeks. So good luck to everybody, and thank you so much for all of the time that you spend watching my videos, and for subscribing, and for the thumbs up, and all of the support that you've given me over the last 3 years. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It's quite a bit of work to make the videos, but I really enjoy the process. It's the process of the making the videos themselves that is part of what I really enjoy about being a creator on YouTube. And it's just a lot of fun for me. It keeps me busy, keeps me out of trouble, and gives me kind of just a fun little hobby to work away at in my spare time. I am a full-time school teacher. I am an academic advisor at a high school, and I also teach English. And so I do have a full-time job. So this is just a side gig, just a fun hobby for me. And I just really enjoy it a lot. I enjoy sharing on YouTube and maybe giving some people some inspiration and just interacting with people all over the world. It's really actually very cool. And I really enjoy it, and I hope to continue doing it for a long time. Now, what you see me doing on the screen is I took the little My Favorite Things replenishments in the hexagon. And what I did is I traced around it because I don't have the die that accompanies that little shaker pouch. And so I traced around the hexagon, and then what you saw me do is just cut that with my craft knife. And that was really simple to do using a ruler and just my craft blade. I didn't need the die at all. It would be a lot easier if you had the die, but I did not purchase the die with the replenishments. I just bought the replenishments. And so it's not that hard to do actually without the die if you just take your, like I showed you there, your craft knife and your straight edge. Now what I wanted to do with my vellum overlay for my card is I wanted to just adhere that double-sided tape like you saw me do, and I wanted to make a little bit of a border just to finish off the edge around where my shaker pouch is going to go for my card. So what I did, once I adhered that double-sided tape onto there and took the release tape off, is I just took my Nouveau gilding flakes in gold, and I covered that double-sided adhesive with those gilding flakes, and you just rub that on there and it just leaves this really beautiful gold gilding, and it kind of has a little bit of a rough and chunky surface on it, and I love that. I think it looks really neat, and I really like the effect of it. Now I'm just taking my shaker pouch and I'm adding some double-sided adhesive to the lip around the edge so that I can adhere that to the little area where my shaker pouch is going to go on my card. So you'll just see me take the release paper off of that adhesive. And this is I believe it's the 1/8 of an inch. I'll put that on the screen here so that you know what size of adhesive I used here. And I will actually put a caption on a bunch of the different spots on the video because I was blabbing about the giveaway and might have missed a few things. So I'll leave some information on the screen as a caption so that you know what I was doing when I wasn't explaining. So I just took a little bit of Ranger Multimatte Medium and adhered my vellum down to my card base. And now I'm just taking a bunch of different sequins and stuff, and I'm going to add those into my shaker pouch. So I'm going to add, just let me check my list here to see what I did add. I added some little things from Lucy's Cards, chunky glitter in gold. And then I'm going to add some Pretty Pink Posh marshmallow seed beads. And I'm also going to add some little things from Lucy's Cards Kiss Me sequin mix. And that's going to create my whole little shaker mix. Now I just took some foam adhesive and cut it into strips and placed that around my shaker element. And then I covered the back just to secure all the little bits in, just with a piece of vellum. Now look at these gorgeous little raccoons. I think they're just adorable. And this is the My Favorite Things Raving Raccoons stamp and die set that I'm going to be using. Now I bought the new Extreme Black Hybrid ink for My Favorite Things, and I'm trying it out here for the first time. I really liked it. I thought it stamped out really nicely, nice and crisp. And I'm going to use that also because it's a Copic friendly ink. Now I'm going to take my Copic markers and I'm going to color in my little raccoon. I'm going to use my cool grays to color the little girl raccoon's fur. And so I'm going to use C3, C5, and C7, starting off with the lightest, going in with my shading, and then working it out again with the lightest color. I don't spend a ton of time coloring her. This is really basic and easy shading. And I am also going to use RV 00 and I think 04. You should be able to see the caps here on the screen of what colors I'm using. So I'm going to make my little raccoon then a combination of grays, and then her clothes, her little bow in her hair, and so on are going to be pinks, because my card is going to be pink for Valentine's Day. So you just see me just quickly. I've sped this up, I think, about 4 or more times to make this really super quick so that I'm not boring you with my Copic coloring. I am not, you know, the world's greatest Copic colorer. I love Copic coloring. I do very simple coloring, and I love working with Copics. They're so much fun to use. I just used my Sakura white Jelly Roll pen to put a few little polka dots on my little girl. And now I'm going to go in with some embossing powder, and I'm going to emboss my sentiment. So I'm just using some Wow, I think it's Wow embossing powder in opaque white. And I've just treated my black cardstock with my powder tool, my anti-static powder tool. Then I use my Versamark ink to stamp out my sentiment and put my embossing powder on there. Now I'm just heating it up and melting it. And my little sentiment is "You Stole My Heart," and that is from that same Raving Raccoons stamp and die set. Now I've cut the sentiment out with the My Favorite Things stitch sentiment strips, and I'm going to just put my little card front scene together. The little heart is cut from another My Favorite Things die set called Hearts in a Row, and that was also from a recent release from My Favorite Things. And the glitter paper is a Simon Says stamp glitter paper that was from a multicolored pack. I'm going to take just a few little jewels from Little Things from Lucy. These are some little, these are from an ice cube mix, and I'm going to embellish with that. And I think you saw me add a little bit of Clear Wink of Stella to my little raccoon as well. I've cut out my 2 pieces of card front from Newton's Nook die that has a scalloped edge on it. And I think that one is called Frames and Flags dies. I'm just going to put a few finishing touches, like I said, with those little ice cubes on here, and my card is going to be finished. And that's going to be my project today. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and don't forget to enter my giveaway by leaving a comment and subscribing to my channel. And thank you so much. I appreciate every single second that you spend watching my videos, and it's a really big deal to me. So I just want you to know how much I appreciate that. So I hope you enjoyed my video today, and thank you so much. And I want you to have an amazing day, and I hope to see you another time. Bye bye.